cord with just bank on it, and we're going to be doing the Mystery Tackle Box Pro Slam for September. It looks like we've got some ribbon tail worms, some crankbaits, some swim baits. There's also an 1/8 ounce bullet weight, some hooks. So stay tuned, see what we get. Alright guys, we are using the Bandit crankbait. I think it's the 200. I had one tiny bass hit it and came to the surface and popped off. So I'm hoping for a little bit more of a productive day. Oh, we got one. It's a dink. Well, that's alright. It counts for the challenge. I think the other one I caught was smaller than this. Got a mouthful of hooks. Alright guys, on the bills, or on the Bandit crankbait. I'm gonna throw one more time with this Bandit and see if I can get something other than a baby dink. There we go. That's back to back. Another dink. Almost looks like the same guy. City Carl's exclusive crankbait. I think this is I want to say it runs 8 to 10 feet based on the lip size, maybe a little bit shallower. It's a craw pattern, so hopefully they're still biting these cranks. Got a nice wobble to it, seems to run straight. Oh man, he smoked that thing. He's hiding in that grass. That was definitely a reaction strike there. Alright, there it goes. That was on the Carl's craw bait. Alright guys, so I switched up baits again. What I've done is I've taken the Dyna Paddle. I think that's from Dynasty Baits. I know it's the Dyna Paddle. But I put it on a drop shot, so I wasn't getting any hits on that spinner bait, so I switched it up to this a little bit, see if we can't get a fish on this and get it going again. I've got this drop shot about a foot from the bottom, so it's not a super deep drop shot. I'm hoping those paddles on this worm work pretty well. I just have it wacky rigged as a drop shot. I might have to switch it up to a traditional nose bite. I thought I had something there. There's no love for this thing. There we go. Okay. Hey. It's dink. I don't care. Alright guys. That was on the wait list. Hey, he's a dink. This is Dink Slam over here. That was on the Dyna Paddle. go. Small little guy waiting for something. So halftime report. So far we've got one on the bandit lure. We got one on the Carl's craw diving crankbait. We got one on the Dynapad. So we still have the spinnerbait to go. We still have the shad nasty to go, and then the I think there's another swim bait in there, and then obviously the 1/8 ounce weight, the hook, and I think that's it. But just a quick update, we're fishing the shad nasty now. I think I'm going to throw the swim bait on that spinning gear that I have and try it that way, and then hopefully the spinnerbait. So see how it goes. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's yeah. At least it's not a dink. That takes care of 3 baits. We have the 1/8 ounce hook, the shad nasty, I believe is what it's called, and then that lock hook. Yeah, so nice bass. Alright guys, so update number 2. I've switched to the Smart Baits ribbon tail worm. I've tried Texas rigging it. I've just recently thrown it on a drop shot, so I'm hoping that works. I didn't think I'd have that much trouble with the ribbon tail worm. Usually they hit that, but we also had a cold front come through. The sun's been out, so hopefully that's warmed the water up enough. The water looks like it's still rising, but we're gonna make some casts and see what we get with this ribbon tail worm. That's on the 1/8 ounce bullet weights, and then that lure lock hook, I think is what it's called, or lock hook, something along those lines. Oh, yeah. Alright guys, that was on the ribbon tail worm. So that takes care of that one. I think we're down to 1 bait, which is the shad nasty swim bait. Not a huge fish, but we'll take him. Dang. Does that count? I'm gonna count that. That counts. Okay, guys, so we switched ponds. We have 1 bait to go. It's the shad nasty. I'm still throwing a Texas rig. Last bait, so hopefully we get this done. I thought my camera was rolling. I'm out on the river. I gave it 1 last shot, and I got my first smallmouth of the year. I haven't been fishing for smallmouth much, but that's on the shad nasty. Smallmouth on the shad nasty, and it's a tiny smallmouth at that. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for the Mystery Tackle Box Pro Slam for September. Just caught that smallmouth out here on the river with the shad nasty swim bait. So I want to say that was fun. It was a little bit more challenging than what I expected just because of the actual weather conditions and just how the fish were biting. But overall, still fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and stay tuned.